Aloha, hola, hello. I'm Chi. This is day one of my 40-day water fast. I'm here in the beautiful country of Costa Rica, up in the mountains where I am undergoing this fast. And during this journey, I am going to be documenting my process, everything that I'm experiencing, and all the things that I'm doing and learning in preparation for my upcoming nutrition book to be released in March. And outside of that, this is an interactive experience. So if at any point during these videos you have any questions, comments, observations, please reach out to me. As you can maybe see a little bit, it is very remote here. I am actually the only one staying at this property right now, myself and the caretaker. So I could definitely use you guys' interaction. Today, again, has been the first day of this water fast. And again, bear with me. I said this on my day 0 video, but I am new to recording. I'm new to streaming. So I'm probably going to have some blurs, some slurs, some blah, blah, blah in these videos. So just bear with me. I promise you the value of the content and the information will be well worth it. Today I started off relatively slow. I think in part because I had a pretty big meal yesterday. It was organic vegan meal, but still I'm like, I'm not gonna eat for the next 40 days, so I wanna kind of stuff myself, to be honest. And I think that contributed to a little bit of lackadaisicalness. I did get up and do some more content editing, but I didn't get quite as much done as I wanted to. I took a nap. I still have a bit of unpacking to do. But in that, I realized something, because I was wondering how I'm going to approach this fast. Okay, am I going to just rest all day? Like, I know I need to go down to the river and swim. I know I need to breathe, do some breath work, and at least stay active to some degree. But what degree is that? Am I going to just like rest, take it easy while I make this content and write? Or am I going to do push-ups and go on runs and hike the mountains and do all of these things while I'm fasting and get my energy to a place of just being able to do that type of thing at will, food or no food? And I kind of came to an in-between space. Like, I definitely found that it was important or it is important for me to stay active to some degree. The reason being is that after my nap, I just felt so depleted. I had been in the house all day, and I'm like, okay, I can't just sit here and wither away during this fast. That's defeating the purpose, and it's not super healthy for me. So I went outside. I did some jumping jacks. I did some, not jumping jacks, actually jump rope. Went for a little bit of a walk. Did some breath work, did some handstands. Like, I usually do push-ups just about every day, a few sets, or set here and there, but I decided not to do that and instead replace them with more stagnant exercises. So upside down handstands and planks and things of that nature. So once I did the jump rope and the breath work especially, I felt a lot better. And the reason for that is something I've studied, which I'll be including in this book. in the air, there are substances known as aeronutrients, which is a relatively new field in science. They're still researching and discovering more and more about it, but there are actually microscopic particles in the air that are nutrients that we receive just through breathing. It's commonly believed that the only way that we can receive external nutrients is through consumption of food or nourishment, but that is now being disproven as these aeronutrients are able to invigorate us just as well, and in many cases better than a lot of the foods we consume, because they are microscopic and permeate our body cells at an intracellular level. So there's these microscopic nutrients in the air when we breathe fresh air that get into our cells and oxygenate us and mineralize us better than a lot of the foods we eat. And in doing this breath work, I felt that fully. I do the Wim Hof method, or my own variation of that, which this time I did 3 sets of 11, 13, and 18 breaths. Back in Hawaii, I usually do between 33 and 52 breaths per set, but I figured fasting, let me just start off slow and build up to wherever I build up to. And then doing this breath work, I felt so amazing. After every set, I hold my breath, so it's like and I'll just hold at the top for as long as I can, and it gets me high, to be honest. Like, one of the reasons I'm doing this fast is to let go of physical attachment. So food and marijuana particularly, which is something that I filled my lungs with because it felt good. It felt nice to smoke. I'd get some really amazing mental downloads at times, but I'll also end up paranoid most of the time. And it just was doing me more harm than good at the point that I stopped. So it's actually been, I haven't smoked since January 1st. So it has been 12 days now for that. But in regard to this fast, this breath work did phenomenal things for me, and I'm just realizing okay, yes, this has to be incorporated into my practice. It absolutely has to. I have to get out into nature, and I have to stay active. Besides that, everything else is pretty regimented. I'm going to be writing this book. I figure if I do 4 or 5 pages per day, I'll be finished on time, on schedule, to get this information out to you guys by March. I'll probably do some runs. I'm feeling called to, there's a really beautiful hill. To get to this place, it's relatively remote, so there's ups and downs on this hill that I journeyed through to get here. So I think I'm going to do some runs up and down the hill. This property is relatively sizable, so I have a lot of space to explore and to exercise and to do whatever I need to do in my communion with nature. So yeah, I actually have not timed this video. I don't know what time the camera is on right now, but I'm aiming for anywhere between 5 to 20 minutes on each episode of these videos. So again, please, if you have any questions, any comments, any observations, leave me a comment, DM me, do anything like that. I'd love the interaction And as an added bonus, I have been a consultant, a freelance consultant for the past 7 years, mainly in Hawaii. I've worked with individuals, grassroots organizations, a bit larger scale nonprofits and organizations in the realms of health, nutrition, business, and creativity. So if you are an individual that is looking to initiate your passion, whatever that may be, if you have an established business, nonprofit organization that you are looking to grow and maybe add a little bit more direction and structure to, or if you have questions about your health, like maybe you're experiencing health complications, maybe you have just a general sense of wanting to be healthier and wanting some guidance and direction to take, feel free to reach out to me. My link tree is KC Official. I have the link in all of these videos, so you can schedule a consultation. I do 75-minute consultations. But other than that, I am signing off for the evening. I'm gonna get some writing done, maybe a little bit more exercise, clean up a little bit more of my mess from moving in here. And yeah, thank you guys. Love you so much. Appreciate you tuning in, and I will catch you tomorrow. Pura vida. Hola. Aloha.